What is your CASA story? How did you get involved and why did you get involved?
Okay. Well, I have always felt compelled to help children. And, as I've been thinking about this, as I've been at the conference, I thought maybe it started when I was in medical school, but really it started before that. Even as a college graduate, I volunteered for a program in Lincoln, Nebraska called Welcome Baby, which supported single mothers and their babies. And I'd never had a baby before, but I felt like I could relate to the moms. And I just think that investing in our children is so very important. And my job will not really allow for the time commitment to be an advocate or a volunteer advocate. So I find that being on the board is kind of my way to still help children. And really, I think that's the most important thing as a society that we can do, since they're going to be taking care of us someday.
What is the role of the board as it kind of pertains to how everything functions around it?
That's a great question. The way I see our board is we support Elizabeth Hine, our director, to help the CASA program in York County succeed by procuring funds, helping with outreach, publicity, fundraising. We have different committees within the board. I'm on the grant writing committee. So Elizabeth and I meet and we just work together to stay on track with our grants and fundraising abilities, and kind of brainstorm, I guess, to try to help the monies come in to support the program. Other committees, subcommittees on the board do more with public relations and really just to get out in the community and share about CASA and what we have to offer to help those kids in need in our community.
Ultimately, this would be kind of a fundraising kind of day. It's
Yeah.
going to be that kind of feel anyway.
Oh, great.
For this radiothon. So, how important is the fundraising that you guys do, not just with this day, but with any other projects?
It's at the base of our whole program. Is we need to be able to support and employ Elizabeth and Janae to do the the worker bee part of our program, and that takes money and that takes people. And so we so depend on people giving to our program and helping support the children, the most vulnerable children really in York County. We depend on people to help us to support them.
Definitely heard the stories, but from your perspective, why is CASA and what the work that they do so important?
So important because of the need of these children who are abused and neglected and in the foster care system. And really, if they're a CASA needs to be appointed by a judge. And so once the judge appoints or requests that a CASA be appointed to a child, it really is our duty to support every aspect of that judge's request to help that child. And these are children that have not been given the niceties of life and the steady upbringing that a lot of us know to be true. And so if we're going to expect those children to come out from what they haven't been given and become members of society that give back, we have to invest in them. And so that's really the part of CASA that I think is so important, because I can think of very little else that's more important than investing in the life of a child.